Thank you for that. It just hit midnight, so I thought maybe I'll hop on alive. And I started cooking something up. Yes. Love, thank you. Appreciate it. Just another winter, the 44th. Nothing special, nothing to see here. We only get so many. So, you know, go sledding or something. Don't miss out on the winter activities. Okay. Just getting set up here. Hope everyone's feeling all right this evening. Good. Just made it home, so that's why I haven't been on a live stream for a month. You guys, whoever's here, I know it's late. I don't know who's gonna show up tonight, but I'm cooking either way. Just because I missed it. My studio. Yeah, I like to spend those alone in peace. like that sound, but I can't hear it. Just fix it. Young man. Thank you. Oh, that's so kind. Thank you. Can be useful if, you know, I can't keep my own energy in peace and in a happy state. So we do what we can. Thank you so much. God bless you for that. That's super kind. I'm cooking this mystical track. That's what I'm cooking. Hello, Retro. Sorry, got a little too much happening at once there. Ooh. Should have pre-selected some before, huh? Yikes. That some more people in the chat. Hadoukens for your asses, for everybody. Everybody just got hit with a Hadouken right in the ass. Bam. Like not in a weird way, like Hadoukens, you know. Shit. Sound in. I kind of like it. So, how's everyone else? Chilling? Summer's hitting? Kind of cold out here. Not even summer. Yeah. Sounds pretty good. start cooking with this. After I take a sip of that. Shouldn't be having your coffee at midnight, but you know, you only live once, and it's been 44 winters, so damn right I'm gonna enjoy my coffee. I'll skip on the cake, because in case my laundry machine breaks, I need something to wash my laundry on right here, so no cake for me. Gotta keep them washboards operating. Alright. Let me start cooking and stop talking. Do I want to work with this section? Start in the first section. Christos, welcome. Just make sure I'm recording on the right channel here. Yeah. Okay. Oh shit, I didn't record. Whoops. It happens, it happens. It's okay, I wanted to redo that anyways. Why didn't it record? Oh, that's why. Started cooking late, you guys. Probably should have started hours ago, but you know. I had a trip. I had to clean my house when I got back. I had to unpack, I had to organize, I downsized some stuff. Did a whole bunch of shit all day. Only slept like 4 hours after driving for a few days, so, but I got energy for days. For lifetimes. Yeah. Okay. Let's try this again. Yeah, no, I'm just flowing with it, of course. I never force it. And I never judge it. I just go approve. But I make adjustments. I don't even know if these vocals work here, but we'll see. It might be too much for this track, I don't know. I found a way to make them kind of sound cool. I think I might just get rid of the vocals altogether. Or just keep it in those two parts. Ooh, that sounds cool. I just want to do it again. I'm not gonna do that. I'm in the sound effects section, you guys. That's why there's some weird ass sounds. Maybe I should go somewhere else. Indeed, indeed. Thanks, you guys, for joining, giving them likes and shit, and just, being polite and kind and not talking shit on a live stream. I love you. We don't want no hooligans up in here trying to kill a vibe. Sometimes people who are negative, they don't even know they're negative. They just be talking a whole bunch of craziness. So thank you. Let's get into this thing. Let me hear the opening now, because I just need a fresh ear on that section again. I think just really don't work here at all. I don't think they match or fit. 11, 11. 11 viewers, 11 likes. It's a sign. Vocals weren't working. And then the numbers changed. But I got what I needed. So I think I'm going to get rid of those vocals and just cook right on top. Sometimes things don't fit and they don't have to, you know? It is what it is. Not everything's supposed to fit. Boom, gone. That's it. I forgot about it. Now I don't have to stress about it. Boom. Now I can recook on top. Make a better sound after this. It's got like a little wind sound. I like that. But I don't like the other sound. Just like the wind sound, like this sound. Yeah. Let's make it pop a bit more. Kind of cool. That's so kind of you. Just to say happy birthday? Well, thank you. Thank you for your kindness. That's a little bit of effort, and it's much appreciated. Thank you. Just another day, though, for me, but thank you. I appreciate it. That's a nice sound. No, 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 no. Whoops. Excuse my French, you guys. I spoke the wrong French word by accident, you guys. Oopsie. That was not très bien. Oh, yeah, no, I know. I did put that in the title for sure. How can you miss it? How can you miss it? But I appreciate you making the effort. 44 winters. That's, ever since my friend shared that perspective with me, I've seen life differently in how I live year by year, because when you calculate the winters versus years or whatever, you realize there's only a certain amount of winters. So you better make the best of them, because you never know how many winters you have. Some people only get 30 winters. Some people get 40 winters. Hell, some people get lucky. They get 60, 70, 80, 90 winters. Wow. Wowzers, right? So that's not a lot of winters. So you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah, I'm happy it's summer too, you know. But winter just passed, so it's technically 44 winters for me. That's why I said it that way. But yeah, winter, I'm glad winter's over. Believe me, it's long and obnoxiously annoying. You know, when it first arrives, it's nice. You're like, oh, look at that beautiful snow. And it's chilly too. I get to bundle up. You want to get the fire cracking. You want to make like a hot cocoa or tea or whatever you're into. You know what I mean? Not me. I don't make hot cocoa. Ugh. I'll make a coffee or tea. But you know what I'm saying, right? But at first, it's like you're embracing it. You're like, oh, this is the vibes, you know? Netflix and chill, whatever. You know, people do it in winter, but then like middle of January rolls up and you're like, oh shit, still here. February shows up, you're like, damn, when is it gonna stop? You know, end of February, it's the same. So winter is great at first, but then it gets redundant. Hello, hello. How are yous? JD City Hill, if I'm saying it right. Yeah. I'm not sure what it means, but maybe JD is the name of the city and there's a hill. I don't know. I'm not sure. I could be wrong, so please take no offense to that. You know what I mean? Yeah, 4 plus 4 equals 8. Abundant years for you. Yes, you better believe it. City on a hill. Now, is that like a term for an actual city that's known to be called City on a Hill? If it's not a secret, maybe somebody knows. A city in the States, perhaps. In the United States of America, perhaps. I don't know. I'm not going to look that up right now. Oh. Okay, let me try to cook and I'll get back to you guys. You don't even have any winters. You have desert and heat and rattlesnakes and shit. A villa in the mount. See. I was gonna say très bien, but that would be very good in French. So got my languages mixed up. You're welcome. How many years have you been listening? It's my pleasure. Sabrina Smith, thank you so much. Thank you guys. Showing up and showing love. Pop! Did I just go pop? Why did I go pop? I never do that. Utah hosted the Winter Olympics. I thought it was like desert racing or some shit. You know, like those speedy cars over the, you know, like where the macho guys like swoop up their Ford Raptors and do the Baja, whatever it's called, Baja. Very good. Yes, no, I'm starting to cook, but I like to interact with you guys too as well, right? So, yeah, well, I mean, don't want to get too deep into that tonight. I mean, some are holding on, some are breaking through. You know, everyone's on a journey of their own. That's why some people align, some people don't align. Some people align, then they misalign. Some things align, then they realign. Do you get my line? It is what it is. If we're talking energy, you know, Energies have to really align to be aligned, you know? And then how long do they stay aligned? That's something to think about sometimes too. It is what it is. The realities we endure in the realm. And with that being said, I genuinely want to wish all you guys your most harmonious, most epic alignment that your heart and soul truly seeks and deserves. How about that? Yes. Just yes. That's what I wish for you guys. Not for a birthday cake, but to let you guys know that. Yeah. Because cake is dangerous for me. I don't want no cake. I like this. If I start having birthday cakes, actually I could eat a cake. I could eat half a cake tonight and still be alright. I just do a few moves tomorrow, swing my sword a bit, do some other things that I do behind the scenes, and then voila. I can have my cake and eat it too. I don't know what that symbol means. I know what the Hadouken means. Thank you. But I'll just do the so good. I mean, I got some treats. I'll show. I got some. What is it? Is it Farm Girl? Farm Girl? Farm Girl. Cinnamon Toast Crunch, the healthy kind. Okay, you guys. With monk fruit. Gives me childhood nostalgia. That farm girl knows what she's doing, all right? She's using her noggin, coming out with healthy cereals. No, I don't have a farm girl. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Anyways, let me cook a little bit, guys, because now I'm turning into your entertainer for tonight. That sounds very similar to the other sound. Just want to adjust it slightly. Gemini. I mean, do those things really matter? Star signs and shit. I mean, everyone could embody any kind of energy, right? People could be fiery or grounded and shit, or emotional and watery. It's like, you know, star signs. I'm a Gemini. Ooh. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, sometimes when you read that shit, the horoscopes, sometimes it hits, you know, you're like, damn, I do have some of those characteristics. But in reality, though, I think there are things that override all that, you know? Level of consciousness, dominant thinking patterns, choices, decisions. How about your heart space? Where's your heart at, right? You could be the smartest person, you could be extremely self-aware, but if your heart's in the wrong place, you know, that all everything counts. Every little detail counts. So, you know, but you know, when I talk like this, you guys, with you, it's just my perspective, my opinion. You know, I'm not preaching to anybody here. Everyone has their own belief system, their own guidance system, whatever it is. I'm good with that. You know, I'm just sharing my perspectives with you guys. That's all. And as an evolving person, that could change over the years. You know, it's 44 winters. How will I feel at 54 winters? What will I learn by then, right? So, yeah. 1982, the year of the dog. Where my dogs at? Ruff, ruff. Spike, where's my dog at? Spike, he's in the cold room. He went to the cold room to lie down and chill. He gets overheated easily, so he's chilling in the cold room right now. The traveling doesn't work for him. He gets nervous and upsets his stomach a bit. So, yeah. And I came back. I was away for a while. I came back. I thought my grass was going to be all overgrown. But you know, my kind, sweet neighbor cut all my grass for me on his tractor driver thing. I was like, I went over there to say thanks today, and yeah, talked to him and his wife. I have these sweet neighbors here. You know, he's like retired. He's an older feller, but he's a kind guy. You know, he goes in love, yes, and he goes in. You know, he likes to use his big ass snowblower. I used to have one of those too. I sold mine. But anyways, what he does is he goes. There's like a, you know, like a playground in the back in the neighborhood, and older people like their exercise, but they don't drive anywhere, so they'll walk here to the playground and they'll do the loops, you know, so they know the mileage or whatever, so they'll do like 10 loops just to keep fit, you know, it's healthy. So what he does is he goes out there in the winter, and he anytime there's a snowstorm, he snow blows the entire thing for everybody. Nice man. So I told him I'll pay him to do my lawn, and for the whole season. So that's nice. He was happy. He's got nothing to do, and he loves taking care of his property next. So he must have been annoyed. He's like, oh, he must have been talking to his wife. He's like, oh, Tabarnak, that's not looking good. That's not looking good. This is bad for the neighborhood. This young man that moved here, what a hooligani. He just went on a trip. He's been gone a month. And like, look at that grass. I'm gonna cut it for him. But then I'm like, when I knock on his door, he's like, yes, I did it. People are funny. Yeah. What are you guys saying? Let me see what you guys are saying. Yeah, well, I've always had great neighbors. In the other house I was at, I had a nice neighbor with a big ass tractor too, and he would do my snow plowing for me, and I had bigger driveways, not like here. And I paid him too throughout the winter, and he was nice. He would show up every snow. So he was also retired. You know, when I moved there, I told this story before. I might as well hold on. Let me put the music on lately. But like when I moved there, I bought myself a big ass snowblower, you guys. This is a true story, alright? I don't mind sharing it, but it was a humbling experience for me. I was like, yeah, new house. Yeah, big ass snowblower. I've never had a big snowblower like that, so I was like, yeah, the first winter, the snowstorm comes, and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna go and tackle it with my cool big ass snowblower, right? So I'm like going up the hill. I had like anyways, it doesn't matter. I'm going up the hill with it, blowing snow, and it's like, it blows a lot of snow. It was a big one. It was a big Yamaha, like my keyboard. But as I got up the hill, this was what was humbling about it. As I got up the hill, I get up the hill to the main road, and I start looking around up and down the street, and I'm like, what the fudge? I'm here with my snowblower, and there's like so many neighbors and big ass tractors inside of a cabin with heat on and shit driving. I'm like, huh? It was funny. Like, I remember the impression it made on me. It was like, damn. So I didn't end up using my snowblower much because my neighbor, it was easier for him to come with his big tractor and he just did it in like 10, 15, 20 minutes. It would have taken me an hour even with my big ass snowblower. But anyways, quick story time. Dunsky. Yeah. Talking some astrology here. I should listen to Theta vibes. Yes, Sabrina, you should. It's good for you. It's good for the brain. It's good to synchronize the brain hemispheres. There's many ways people could do that in the waking state, or they could do it through meditation with like brainwave music like I create. There's many ways to activate your hemispheres. Yes, that's right. Thank you, Christy. Thank you. I'm just trying to make sure I don't miss people who haven't spoke yet. I don't want to miss anybody. Everyone's being kind. I mean, they're fun, but they have to be maintained. You have to go fill up the gas. You got to change the oil. But they're very dependable and reliable, and they resell well. If you get a decent one, they'll sell. I actually got lucky. Might as well continue the story since we're still on the damn snowblower. I know it's boring, you guys. Sorry, but when I bought it, it was a certain amount. When it was time to sell it, the prices of that big ass snowblower went up. Like, so if you wanted to get that snowblower brand new, it was like a couple of big ones higher than before. So I managed to sell it with a profit, and I had it for like 3 years. So, and that was a cash deal, and the guy drove from like, I don't know, a different province just to pick it up. And he thought it was a great deal. You know what I mean? He thought it was a great deal when he saw the price of the new one. So he's like, oh, this is a great deal. So I was like, all right, cool. Come and get it. Came with his girlfriend, and they were being cool with their pickup truck, and they're picking up their snowblower. They live more north, so they need it for sure. Anyways, snowblower story time. Let's get back to the cook a little bit. No, I had no idea. That's awesome. I mean, I don't really compare to anybody. Nobody really, yeah, but that's cool to know. I had no idea. I don't really consider myself well known or a celebrity or none of that stuff, so just a guy with a keyboard going, that's it. Cool. Well, thanks for sharing that. Kiss the light. Thank you. Welcome. thanks for your membership as well, supporting Theta here. Very kind of you. Thank you. Thank you. JD City Hill. Well, I'm always trying to, you know, embrace whatever that is, so that it could somehow have an effect or impact in a positive manner for people. And I'm hated for that too, because I'm just doing what I love, and not everyone understands that. And so I do get a lot of jealousy, envy, and hate for that. Oftentimes hidden, you know, masked as love or respect or admiration. Oftentimes, you know, I have one of my gifts is being able to sense the truth of that through a combination of words, pattern recognition, and just my soul revealing the truth to me over time. So I know what I'm talking about. I'm not just blowing smoke or, you know, but I'm used to it, and that's not gonna get me down. I'm grateful to be alive. I'm grateful to do what I love, and I'm grateful for the opportunity to improve at all these things. And yeah, don't try to stop me. People try. People try all the time, and usually they aim for the heart. Pop, that Theta guy, he seems like such a loving guy. I bet if I can make him sad in the heart, I'll fuck up his shit. That's how people think, man. Subconsciously, in a weird spiritual way, you know? It's like, how dare he be this joyful about what he loves? He doesn't deserve that, you know? So I go through things like that, but I don't really care, you know? Things like that don't bother me. I've been through like real crazy shit in my life, so that people's energy like that doesn't really, you know, it will never shape me or affect me or mold me, you know? I just send it back to them and hope they find joy and happiness and peace, and, you know, and just even contentment, you know, even just being at peace with whatever they choose, you know? So it is what it is. I guess it comes with the territory when you're doing something that stands out and it's not the same thing over and over again. So when you stand out a little bit, it comes with the territory. So I don't take it personally. I don't internalize it. You know, and that's why, you know, my faith in God is, you know, you can't come at me so easily, you know what I mean? You're not gonna get in here or in here unless I let you. Sorry, I just gotta change something. All right. Yeah, thanks guys for keeping me company and being so kind tonight. Appreciate you guys. I still gotta actually cook a lot, so, but it's a special day for me. And I'm gonna cook this real good right now. No, 2021, 2022 was an interesting year, which took years to work through things, you know, just to a bunch of people that I had around me at the time. But, you know, it's only made me better and stronger. So it is what it is. Thank God. I thank God for the healing. You know, a lot of the things we go through happen for a reason, to make you or break you. You're being tested on a daily. You know, don't fall for the trap of, you know, just following along with everything. You're being tested on your own decisions and how you connect them with your heart, right? So, and those little split-second decisions that are connected with your mind and heart could shift your whole timeline. So, you know, that's just my advice from my experience, how I see things. You don't have to internalize it or take it on as truth. You could have your own truth. You know what I mean? Because that's, you know, that's something I've learned through my journey, but it doesn't mean that everyone will have a similar journey. And, you know, there's people that are seeing things that I don't see. And then there's things that I'm seeing that other people don't see. So that's why it's always best to leverage each other's strengths and not bitch fight back and forth, you know? Because a lot of people do that. But anyways, yeah, absolutely. Anyways, let me cook another section with the other instrument. Because I've been talking a lot and I gotta progress in the cook as well. But, you know, who knows, I might make another track depending on how awake I'm feeling. Thank you, MB. Appreciate you. Happy that it's green outside and the birds are out. And I kind of enjoy the rain too. I like a good rainy day. Free truck wash. As when I drove back, I got a lot of bugs, alright? But I got lucky. In the last 4 hours of my drive, I got hit with a lot of storms, so most of the bugs got washed off. And it's pretty good. It's a bonus. It was nice, yeah. And I live by the sea, so when I got back closer to the sea, I was like, because where I was, it was busier, more lights, just a lot more energy. But as I started rolling up back to my hood or seaside hood or whatever you want to call it, the seaside neighborhood, all right, I was like, damn, it's dark out here. It's quiet out here. It smells fresh out here. Is that salt I smell? You know? Is that the stars I see? I was like, woo. Yeah, I was like, I was digging that in the last few hours of my drive, but I was tired. Yeah. Thank you. Cool. So I knocked out a couple of like 4 sections, which I'm happy with, but I still have a bunch more I need to do. These are like melodic, they're not like just, like if I just wanted it to be regular, relaxing, like a lot of the stuff you hear would just probably be like the main 2 chords sections. And that's about it, it would be like this and that. But I like melodies, I like emotion, I like feeling things. So, yeah. I mean, sometimes I have RBF, no doubt. I wear it proudly. I've been through a lot of things in my life, so I earned my RBF. But, if I feel like I'm in a good mood, then best believe I'll be smiling. I have a good RBF. Thank you so much. Yeah, I like this section as it kind of speeds up a little bit. So I just want to find something creative for this part. I've always been experimenting. I take risks. That's how I was guided to make my music. I could have tried to learn and mimic, what sells or what gets played the most. That's why, Theta is a little bit polarizing, right? People either love it or hate it. I I get people that listen to meditation music all the time, and then they'll find one of my tracks and they start talking shit. And it's annoying. It's like, who are you to tell me that my stuff belongs in the box that you're comfortable with? I could do whatever I like. I could express myself in any way I like. So if you don't like it, go listen to what you like. Like, you don't decide what, you know, but it doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I take those risks. And I enjoy it. I let the music create itself a lot of times, and I have a lot of different approaches and a lot of different styles that I like. And you know, I genuinely enjoy it. Otherwise, I wouldn't be doing it. I would be bored, you know, or it would be like, yeah. So hopefully that answers your question. Oh, thank you. Much appreciated. And guys, just because it's my birthday doesn't mean diddly squat. Happy birthday to all you guys whenever those birthdays are, okay? You know, it's fair, you know? You can't just be wishing me happy birthday and shit, and I'm supposed to sit here and absorb all that love and like feel special. Happy birthday to each and every one of you on the day that it comes this year. And if it just passed, happy belated. Oh, shit. Yes, of course. That is why I started it 20 years ago. That was my goal and intention. And, you know, I try not to, like, you know, make too big of a deal about it because I'll always be, you know, doing that. I know that it helps people, I know it touches people. Whether they tell me or not, I know that it reaches a lot of people. And that's a good feeling, you know? It makes me feel good to be useful to life. I've said it over the years so many times. And people could think that I got into it for the business, or I got into it for this, or I got into it for that, the cloud or the fame, or God knows what people think. I don't care what people think. I know why I do what I do. I know why I started doing what I do. And that's all that matters, you know? And I get my fulfillment from the knowing, not from the knowing of that. Yeah. So yeah. If you didn't know, now you know. I mean, it's like an extension of myself. Kind of like that pizzicato in the bottom there. Yeah, I'm gonna keep that part. And I'm gonna add something else here. already have 6 instruments in here, so it's kind of cool. It's building. I mean, we all do our best. No one's perfect. And to maintain anything that's could be looked as that requires work and effort, adjustment, reflection, self-reflection, and it's a constant battle. We're in the realm of many temptations, and you know, some we can't always escape from. The need for nourishment, or many things that the human body requires, or you know what I mean? I don't want to get too deep into that. So when I hear stuff like that, I kindly appreciate it, but I'm always trying to work on myself, and I believe that there's so much I could improve. And you know, but thank you kindly for that. I appreciate you for that. Thank you. Because believe me, I'll have people come into my life and try to convince me otherwise. It happens a lot. Specifically because of what you said. Yeah, believe it. Shit happens a lot. I'm just wise to a lot of it now. I know how to protect myself better. That's it. I know what the target is. Yeah, well, I always have God, and who else would you want to uplift you? But of course, it would be, you know, that's also very true, you know. I have people like that in my life as well. So, definitely, everyone deserves people that have that effect on them, you know, and not the opposite. I agree. I'm in total agreement. Interesting night of talks tonight, you guys. Talking some spiritual stuff. We got this beautiful cookout. Theta cooking up something that sounds right, setting the mood. Yeah. I mean, I'm new to this area. There's been some people that have been very welcoming. Some people have been very, like, I don't even want to get into that story. Kind of malicious. But then there's this one store I like to go to, and they treat me very well there, the whole team. So today I bought them, I surprised them because I just came back from a trip and I went and saw it. I like to get people gifts and stuff just to uplift people or make people feel good and loved and seen and appreciated, right? So I'll do that randomly. So today I didn't come back with any gifts, so I went to a bakery and I got everybody almond croissants, and yeah, and they loved it. It made them happy, you know. So of course you won't do it for everybody because then that's overkill. You can't just go up to everybody and be like, here, you want a almond croissant? But there's certain people you interact with that you'll have a connection with or mutual respect, and you can tell that it's good. And you know, some people know how to receive gifts, some people don't. You know, it is what it is. It's not for me to figure out why some people do and some don't. I do what I want to do, and if I want to give someone some croissants, I do that, you know. If all it means is put a smile on their face, that's a nice thing, you know. It's a good thing. So I got myself one too, all right. I didn't forget about myself. I got myself one too, and a freaking giant long fancy sandwich with a Mediterranean salad. Wait, did I say it right? Mediterranean? What did I say? Mediterranean. Where are you from? Mediterranean. I'm from Mediterranean. What's that? We knew that Theta guy was weird. And then a rumor starts on the internet. Yeah, he's from Mediterraria. Tartaria? No, Mediterraria. That's funny. Shit. Yeah, I think it's funny too, you guys. Because I said it wrong, but I'm like, hey, let's. I heard something else in there. Shit, maybe I am from Mediterraria. I'm just thinking, like, did that just come out randomly, or is there something to it, you know? Mediterraria. Yes. We knew it. There was something odd about that man. He's Mediterranean. Shit. All right, enough of that. All right, where am I here? I'm all over the place here. I'm in the chat in between reading you guys to like, yes, the vibration of truth. Hey, sometimes your own vibration of truth will blind you from the vibration of truth of your interactions with others as well. Think about that. That shit deep. You know, sometimes your vibration of truth is so powerful that you'll be blind to certain things until you start feeling funny, and you might start to see things differently, right? You know, shifts, changes, growth. Heck, even God could step in at any time and be like, no more of that, my child. Or, you know, or yes, go that way, you know? So, oh, from Mediterranean. Yeah, no, for sure. My favorite language is the language of sound. 100%. 100%. Yeah. So where the voice or language is limited, there's also the heart space and the emotion. So that comes through the sound. I don't have any favorites. I like minors, I like majors, you know. I I like sad or uplifting. I like the whole spectrum, you know. Ultimately, it's like when you think of vibration, it's all fundamentally the same. We perceive it differently, but you know, it's all the same. When I was a kid, I didn't tell this, like, I don't share this story, but since we're talking about it, when I was a kid, I had a reoccurring dream as a child, and I'm talking like before I was even 5 years old. I was having this reoccurring dream of this vibration, of this pulse, this wobble, and it scared me for a while. It would speed up, it would slow down, and then it would reset. It was a weird reoccurring dream that I had. And I must have forgot, later in life, or as I started making brainwave music later in life, I was like, shit, there's no way. I'm like, I'm here making vibration music and like brainwave music, and I had that as a child. Like, that's not a coincidence. So I had that experience, and I always look back at it and I was like, that was a very odd dream because it was all pitch black and it was just this ball of light with this pulse, this vibration. So that's what I mean. Like, that's why I like the full spectrum, because ultimately it's all the same. It's all the same. I don't know if I'm explaining it right. Yeah. So maybe I didn't explain it right. I can't find the right words, but that's how I see it. That's why I like different styles and don't have a favorite, really, you know. Like, this is like in a major. Well, I have a crazy spiritual experience. I just can't share them all. A lot of them are very personal. And if I shared all of them, people would definitely think I'm a Mediterranean. Mediterranean. Damn, I'm getting low on my drink. Yeah, you guys made my birthday live stream kind of fun tonight. Thank you guys. Appreciate it. I was like, are people even gonna show up and talk? I would have cooked anyways, you know, I don't really care. Yes. Exactly. And same with people's voice. That's why when someone speaks to you in a certain way, they could be smiling and they could be saying something positive, but you feel a certain way and you're like, then something didn't feel right about that. That's the vibration you're picking up on. So that's what people should tune in their senses into that. Then they'll get to the truth of the matter faster. Yeah. Because people say all sorts of things, right? But the truth is hidden inside the vibration. And the tonality of the voice, you could tell there's a deeper meaning if you're able to sense it and feel it. Yes. JD City Hill, that's right. I mean, of course, that's another beautiful part about life is, you know, we have different tendencies and different things we love, different things that repulse us and different things that attract us, and otherwise it would be kind of boring, right? If it was all the same shit and everyone felt and thought and was, you know, into the same stuff. Yeah, some people have those gifts and some don't. It is what it is. The song is really nice. I kind of like it. Okay, so I'm gonna try to pop something else in here. It can be, but you know, it's better for that than to be, you know, tormented in the wrong energy field. You know, definitely. But you know, that's where gratitude comes in, and you know, self-love has to come in as well, you know, be gentle and kind to yourself. And, you know, so even the strongest people could be lonely sometimes, you know, even the strongest people, you know, sometimes the strongest people are the loneliest people because they're so fucking strong. So, you know, it's you know, that's just, it's not even advice, that's just a reflection, right? So yeah, when I don't want to get too deep, I'm like, so yeah. I'm just like, I'm dismissing this conversation in the meantime. I'm picking up on my own tendencies. Like, I don't want to dive too deep into that. I'm on YouTube as well. So, you know, keep it kind of light on here. I don't want to get too deep here. Before I get labeled Mediterranean. We have discovered a new species. Bring him in for testing immediately. He's from Mediterranean. Making sound waves and shit. are sounding good. Thank you. Always looking inwards. I appreciate you. Section. 1 second, guys. I need to use the. I need to step into the office for a second. I have an important meeting, a quick meeting, but an important meeting that requires my immediate attention. I'll be back. I didn't say I was urinating, you guys. I said I had a meeting in the office. Quick meeting. No one mentioned urination. And speaking of, I'm pretty sure everyone can relate that those processes is enough to equalize everyone to be humble, but nah, it doesn't, does it? Just that alone. Like if someone sticks you, you're just gonna leak out everywhere. It's a humbling thing, you know? But it's not enough, is it? It's just not enough. People still... It is what it is. Oh, I already talked to God about that. I'm like, dog, my next mission, I don't want a few of those elements. Our inner universe requires it. No, I want upgrades. Instant spinal alignments, no need for chiropractors. Just press your belly button and everything goes, and everything is good. And then fluid gets released, sends through your body, and you're just reanimated instantly. You know, you're like riding your bicycle through the mountains and shit, and you're like, I'm having so much fun. I love mountain biking. You get gored, right? And then like you come out and you're like, damn. Press your belly button. Tissue just regrows, and you're like, oh, pick up your bike. Let's go. Wouldn't that be something, huh? Breatharian? No, it's yeah, something like that. Yeah, far out. I already talked to the big guy. I'm like, dog, you're sending me on a yeah. I'm like, I like this realm for the time being to do what I gotta do, but you know. And then I get a little whisper, well, you gotta earn it though. And I'm like, shit, really? You're not just gonna gift it? So yeah, I got my work cut out for me if I want something like that. So I'm working. It's 44 winters. I got maybe, who knows? Knowing the big guy, I'll probably have another 44 winters. Trust me, you're gonna see old fart Theta here, and you know, nearing 100 on the live stream. Welcome, guys. And then suddenly I'll do a backflip or some shit. We're not there yet. No, we're not there yet. No. We're not there yet. No, this is a humbling experience for educational purposes. We are not getting those upgrades on this run. That's out of the question. Don't ask me how I know. I'm from Mediterranean. Don't quote me on that. Just saying. No. This is more of a, I believe it's more of a test of heart and mind. So, you know, pass them tests, you guys. Yeah, I guess so. When you know, you know. So, that's my advice and desire for everyone to, you know, leave in a way that you know, leave in a way that you know. How else should I word that? Yeah, because when you know, you're gonna be, you know, you're gonna have to be responsible. You're not gonna be able to backtrack. Once you know, you can't backtrack and be like, well, I know, but that's okay, you know, who cares? When you know, there's no going back. You have to make it count. Anyways, talking in riddles, you guys. From the direct download from Mediterranean. That's a new one. I'm gonna use that one. It's kind of funny. Oh, no one's gonna take it seriously, which is good. That's just that weird guy talking. He's so cute and harmless. Yes, definitely. You guys are getting deep as well. Okay, let me do another pass. Everyone's channeling from Mediterranean tonight, huh? Should make a theme song for that. They're Mediterraneans. They're Mediterraneans. Do they have librarians? What? Never mind. Oh God. Hey, what's going on over here? Yes, I guess so. Secret code messages. An innocent an innocent lurker in the live streams. Like, what the are they talking about? I'm on the wrong part of the internet tonight. I thought there was birthday cake. Yeah, well, maybe Mediterranean is a high place. What are you guys talking? What are you guys doing? I'm just having coffee, you guys. This is just my normal self. This is me. Yo, I'm just, yeah. I got a lot of energy, so I'm high on my energy right now, you guys. Nothing else. All right. Maybe some caffeine. Yeah. But, mm. I got the perma giggles if I'm in a good mood. I got itchy. Scratching my pictorial on the live stream, you guys. Pictorial. Before you know it, there's an editorial on me scratching my pictorial. Yeah, don't drink that shit. You ain't getting your wings from that. The wings you're looking for are the invisible wings. You're looking for those. And that shit won't come from Red Bull or from no bull at all. You could get those from the big guy. Just saying. Definitely too late for that. But caffeino is always on the menu. Morning, night, day, shit, in the middle of the night. Oh, do I have some left? It just reminds me of that scene from Breaking Bad. I don't watch much of anything anymore, but when I was younger, I liked that show. It was entertaining. And that part where where he's like, "Well, you guys make is imitation Pepsi or whatever, right? What I do is classic Coke." Do you really want to live in a world with no Coca-Cola? That's how coffee is. How can you do you really want to live in a world with no caffeine? Mm-mm. That would be my first ticket out. I'd be like, that's it. I can't do it. I can't take this anymore. This is unbearable. I'm out of here. Yes, in all honesty, much love as well. Thank you guys for being kind and just chilling out, you know. You know, and don't forget to be kind to yourselves, especially, you know. Be gentle and kind to yourself. That shit's important. Okay, so that sounded kind of good too. I like that part as well. I'm not sure what you're just talking about. I'm not sure what you're talking about, but like when I'm training, yeah, I go hard for sure. There's a time and a place for everything. Oh, I was just in Ontario. Waterloo. I was in Seawood. Seawood represent. G Bay all day. The blue waters. Yay, yay. Waterloo. Where is Waterloo? Isn't that near Kitchener? Yeah, near Guelph and Kitchener. New Mexico, where it gets cold at night and hot in the day. Yeah, New Mexico is in an interesting location for sure. I think Colorado's above and Mexico's below. Yeah, I've never been out west. I've been north and I like it out east. It's more quiet out east. I love the East Coast. It's so quiet. Nobody wants to live out east. That's why I like it. Don't fucking come here. I like it out east. I don't care about the cold. It's quiet, it's peaceful at the edge of the world. Yeah, I like it. Yeah, no, I plan to go visit my friend this year, so I'll be riding through. Well, it depends, yeah. Depends where. Every little state or province has its own vibe, so it's like a different little country everywhere, anyways. High 80s. High 80s. You're from Waterloo. There's no 80s in Waterloo. Unless you're sharing that for our American friends. Oh, snap. Crackle pop. Yeah, I see. I just looked it up. Today was 28. Tomorrow is 30. Ouch. I'm like, you know what I had today? Like 7 degrees. Nice and cool and crisp. I needed a light jacket. I walked in the rain this morning and I had my sweater on and it was nice and cool. I hate that weather, 28, 30. Ugh. Yikes. Waterloo. My soul weeps for you. Yeah, my dog wouldn't like that. My dog would not like that. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so I got 7 instruments playing in this track. I know you might not tell, but and this is all just rough draft. I do the mix and mastering afterwards and do all the finishing touches. This is like the easy fun part, and the hard part goes with getting it to sound actually good because it sounds good now through the speakers, but it's actually quite muddy and everything is just playing. You missed the minus weather? I'm okay. I'm gonna start my sword training. I'm actually gonna go tomorrow morning and do a nice session before it gets, well, it's not gonna be hot for me, so I feel bad for Waterloo. Uh, yeah, sorry, that's not good. It's hot. I'm okay at 22, even 25, but when it hits 28, 30, I don't really like it. Yeah. Okay, so I want to pop in something else. I've been quite talkative with you guys tonight, so it's taken me a lot longer to make one track than usual, but it's okay. I'm having fun. It's my birthday, I could do what I want to. Wait, is that how that song goes? I forgot how it goes. Whatever. 37? You mean Celsius? Thank you. Yes, it sounds beautiful so far. Yeah, quite. No, there's a story being told. There's like a secret, deep, emotional story being channeled here as I transmute certain things. You know, because a lot of the emotional stuff is from in here. So whatever I go through behind the scenes often makes it into my music, right? But like that's a different story, and then it has deeper layers where it doesn't even have to be part of that story, right? Of emotion. But anyways, wowzers, yes, wowzers. Oh man, that's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. Oh guys, damn, that's insane. It's crazy how it just goes from cold to hot, from hot to cold, kind of like a lover. I love you. I don't love you. Hot, cold, cold and hot. Shit. Good thing God's not like that. Otherwise, he'd be like, I love you, my children. Ah, fuck you. Oh. Yes. Sorry, I'm just being jokeful tonight, you guys. I've had some serious days. I've had some, you know, I have a lot of serious days, so I don't always get to giggle and laugh on my own because it would be kind of weird. Like, I do giggle and laugh on my own, but it would be weird, like, if I'm just giggling and laughing on my own, you know? So tonight I'm extra giggling and laughing because so for me, that's cool. So my cheek muscles are getting a workout because I do have a real serious RBF most of the time when I'm out in the streets. Well, I'm trying my best to give you guys my RBF. It's such a strong RBF that my face is even getting pulled down from all the battles and shit, from all the heartbreaks. My poor little heart. It gave me a permanent RBF. But now I'm giggling and smiling, and I feel the muscles waking up. I do a lot of stuff for my face too, eh? So it's kind of cool. Don't break my heart, my achy breaky heart. Just don't think you'll understand. And if you break my heart, oh, yeah, yes, always transmuting that energy. You gotta, man. Otherwise, it'll just take control of you, and then you'll be stuck. All right. Okay, what else do I want in here? I want something else for this section. I like that. It's got like a bubbly sound. You're very welcome. Thanks for joining and chilling out while I cook and make jokes and actually laugh on my birthday. Sometimes the people closest to you are the ones that are gonna make sure your birthday doesn't have giggles and laughs. So, thank you guys. Indeed. No, it's not that serious, but there's, I'm sure everyone's had some experiences. It doesn't mean it's an endless thing or that it's something you hold on. Certain things, certain impressions in our life, they leave an impression that you carry with you for the rest of your life. You learn from it, you transform through it. So you'll never really let it go. You'll let it go, you'll let it go, but it's part of your awareness. It's part of who you've become, those experiences, right? Some people have such crazy experiences that they could never, some people never heal from things, and they carry things, and some people get broken by certain things, and it takes them in a weird direction. Everyone's different. Oh, that's nice. That's cool. My channel is almost 20 years old, but Theta REALMS is actually like 22, 23 years old. I created Theta REALMS before YouTube actually existed. Way before. Yeah. So none of these new guys could come on here and talk shit to me. That's why they don't. They keep it quiet. They could like go, we the best, we the best, we this, we that. But no one can say nothing to me, I've been doing this for a long time. Because now, the reason why I say it so that there's no confusion is because these days, it's, people look at YouTube as a business model rather than how it started, about your passion, your passion, whatever, right? Now people are seeing more about the dollar signs. So, every niche gets exploited for people who are just looking for a payout, right? So same thing with music channels, and, now you got like Arcturian frequency. The healing aliens from the other dimension are healing you, and then you're listening, it's like some bullshit AI music with some singing vocals, and it's like there's a lot of that now. This is not just music. I love reading some of those titles when I do see it. It's funny to me, but like, certain people are willing to do anything for clout, and people that love what they do and stand for something in their art, they'll just do what they do, So it is what it is. That's the wisdom from Mediterranean, not Arcturians. It's from the Theta realms, which is infinite. That's why I called it Theta realms to begin with. 7 years ago, eh? Wow. Some of them are just music. They're not. They don't even have brainwaves or nothing. Just so you know. So I mean, it is what it is. Every niche suffers this. So it has nothing to do with me, you guys. I only bring it out not because I care, just because that's the reality, right? People have different motivations. I mean, there's literally channels teaching how to replicate, emulate, and that's about it. You know, it's like, don't actually care about what you're doing. Pick something that you think is profitable. Copy this formula, copy that formula, copy that formula, and lube, 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 lube. Right? People teach that. And that's how they lube resources. By teaching how to lube, they lube. It's funny. Ah. When you came back and you said I popped back in, when I saw it, I'm like, pooped. I'm like, what? I read it wrong. No, don't take it the wrong way. I just read it wrong. My subconscious mind read it wrong. Yeah, well, I'm sure there's a lot of channels that are older, and I'm talking more about the newer stuff in the last 5 years, and there's always a cycle of regurgitation. Like, I feel like certain companies or certain entities, they have cycles they go through as well. They'll like go for what's hot in that small era, like a span of 5 years, and when that shit dies down, they'll rebrand themselves, their organization, and they'll come back again. You know, like a lot of these channels, you guys, like, from my opinion, I can't prove it, or like, not like it's my job. I don't care to. I couldn't care less. You don't see me making posts about it. We're just discussing things in the live stream. But a lot of these are big companies with a lot of employees. Companies with employees. Uh, you know, probably with catalogs of channels under their direction, all targeting the niche. You know, I'm not saying it's right or wrong. I'm just saying that you could see it. You could see it. I mean, they target people like me who are artists or whatever, but you know, they have the resources. It's legal to do it, so let them do what they do. You know, I could care less. I'm not even saying it's right or wrong. It's just, yeah. I'm not sure who's aware of it or not, but that's how a lot of it is, and it's like it loses a certain, I don't know, a healer's touch. Maybe, I'm not saying that the people that create a lot of that stuff don't have the right intentions. Probably some of the composers and musicians do have the heart in the right place, right? But it's the mechanism that's kind of like, you know, it is what it is. So, you know, so now imagine with everything I shared with you, right? With all of that. So now imagine how hard is it to actually stand out in a sea of that. And I still do it. I still manage to do it. So that tells me that what I do is pretty unique and awesome. And no one's going to come on here and convince me otherwise. And that's about it. And I don't do, I work on that, I maintain that. Somebody earlier said, you do a lot of experimental stuff. Yeah, exactly. I'm not trying to fit in and blend in and look like everyone else, or what sells or what's hot. I do what my heart desires, based on, yeah, based on my own set of values, my own set of outlooks. So, and then the people that doubt that or think that I have other, or I put on a show or I just say that to sound cool or whatever, I could give two shits what those people think. I've run into a lot of those people. uh, oh, you're good, but like, you're full of it. You're not like that. That's not how you really think or believe or feel. How do you know? How do you know what I think or feel? People quick to judge too. Uh, yeah. Anyways, well, yeah. I found that sound that I like, so let's get back into it. Yeah, and I'm sure there's a lot of people doing them, and all the power to them. God bless them, and you know, may everyone get what they deserve for whatever heart and mind effort they put into whatever it is that they're sharing with the world. And that's it. I don't have any problems with anybody. I don't even watch anybody. I don't, I'm too busy creating, you guys. I'm too busy in my own world. I'm too busy in my own realm. Otherwise, how can I do what I do, if I'm focusing on everyone else? You got to operate in a from the creative mind. You can't operate in a competitive mind. That's a scarcity mindset. You'll be so stuck in thinking that the other guy's gonna outperform you or outdo you. You're just gonna be trapped, uh, miserable. Nobody got time for that. When you're in a creative mind, you know that you could never run out of creativity, and you're always gonna be doing some good shit, and you know, and, and that's it. It's limitless and empowering. So yeah, but I'm sure there's a lot of people that are competing. You see what that guy did? You see what they put out? See what that? Let's do that. That's a good trend. Let's pop that. That's good. Let's that's fine. Whatever. I've set a bunch of trends too in the past that have become like household things, but you don't see me making posts like I started this 10, 15 years ago. That was one of my ideas. No, I don't care. Because that happens in every niche, in everything that people do. So it don't matter. Exactly. My job is to have passion in what I do. Otherwise, I'll probably not do it. You know, there's other things that I do. There's other things that I'm working on as well. You know, whatever God tells me to do, I do that. That's what I do. And clearly, I'm being told to continue making music for the world to enjoy. So I'll keep doing it. Oh, and people hate when I say that too, but I don't care. No, not really. No, no, I don't. I could, but I don't have the passion for that. I don't really like to interfere with energy of other people. I like to stick to my own energy and to my own life. I don't need to. I don't want to tap into everyone's energy. There's nothing new in people's energy. It's a constant battle of good and evil, of righteousness or, you know, the opposite. It's like, you know, I'm not interested in readings or, I'm just not interested in that. It doesn't fulfill me. I'm not saying that doesn't help people with healing or with certain intuitive insights that they could receive from hearing them or watching them. For me, it's not for me, you know. It's not. I could do. Trust me, if I wanted to, I could be good at that. I could be good at anything. I have many talents and spiritual gifts that I could utilize, but I'm not interested in that because then people are requesting personal ones, and then or people will internalize one that's to them when it might be not. I'm not looking to mislead anyone either. Not interested in that. Yeah. So thanks for asking, but I know if I did, I could. Of course, definitely. And sometimes maybe when I did those, some people had to hear that at the time. Like I said, when I say I do what God tells me to do, I don't always know what that is. Sometimes I'll just know from inside of myself. It's not like I hear a word and be like, do this, do that. It's just, yeah. So if I'm being told not to for whatever reason, which makes sense to me, then that's why I don't do it. Yeah. Because energy is so fluid and there's also free will. Things can change. Your energy of someone today could be different tomorrow. So, you know, basically, to explain that in a simple term, I'm just not being called to do that without going too deep into the reason why or whatnot. Yeah, exactly. For sure. I could, I must have needed to do that for the time being. Yes, of course it is. But I don't want to get into an argument with you on the perspective of that. I appreciate your perspective as well. How I internalize that and how I communicate and talk about God, that's personal to me. And I don't tell people how to live or how to think about anything. And I don't like to be corrected on how I talk about my spirituality is my number one boundary. If anyone disrespects my number one boundary, they'll feel it. They'll feel the backlash of that. So yeah, people misunderstand a lot when you say the word God, but that's because they think religion or they think this or they think that or they want to use the term universe or this or that. I don't, internalize it however you want. That's your life. But I don't like to be corrected in how I experience my spirituality. Yeah, I'm just saying. I'm not even arguing with you. I'm not even saying what you said was anything wrong. I'm just saying because people try to do that to me, and I don't appreciate it. I've lived a life, and I have experiences in my life that people wouldn't even believe because I don't share them all. So I don't need someone to tell me about God. I already have the knowledge of that within myself based on my entire life, 44 winters here. I don't have to doubt or guess or be taught or guided or none of that shit. I already know what I know and feel what I feel. And that's it. Based on a lot of experiences in my life. So, oh, no worry, no worries. It must have had to come out. Maybe that someone else needed to hear something out of that as well. So no worries, Mr. Lightseeker. No problems at all. Like I said, I don't internalize anything, anyways. Even when people try to push me in that or test my boundaries in that area, I don't internalize it. It's like, there's bigger and better things to do in life than to take things too personal about spiritual beliefs. Oh, yes, I have. Yes, I have. You better believe it. Why do you think I started Theta Realms? A lot of them will serve your purposes, but that is a personal experience. That is also a spiritual experience, in my opinion. And, you know, I can't explain why certain people are not granted access, and it's not for me to know. So, I'm not saying it's possible for you or impossible for you. I'm just saying there's a lot of different moving parts, and yeah, it's not my place to preach on that. Yeah, well, hyper relaxation of the body serves other purposes too. A lot of people, they hang on the titles, right? But you're getting a lot of different various benefits from just the meditation alone, like quieting down your mind or hyper relaxing your body. When we're awake, we're overstimulated. When we go into a deep brainwave meditation, we're shutting down and going inside. And then a lot of times people are like, "Oh, I saw a scary vision." Yeah, well, when you were awake, you didn't. So now you're inside of yourself. Now you see something that's scaring you. Do something about it. Figure it out. Fight it off. Defeat it. Then you'll never have that in your sleep ever again. Confront what's hiding inside of you. That's not helping you. But a lot of people, they'll run from that. No, I'm not gonna delete the stream. Why? Why do you say that? I haven't deleted any of my streams. I don't think anything I share on here is that, you know, is that abnormal. So, we're just talking, you guys. We're just having a conversation as if you're all just chilling in my living room. Hey guys, what's up? Sorry, my coffee pot is not big for all of you guys, but But that's exactly how it is. I'm talking to you guys how I would be talking to you if you were here. Or me, actually, no. Since I haven't met any of you guys, I would be probably a little bit more reserved. I'd be like trying to get a read on everyone's energy. It's easier for me like this. Yeah. Yeah, well, you'd be surprised how many people fear going inside, you know, and some people are just not ready, and that's okay. Some people just need a different form of meditation, therapy, or a different form of focus, or some people need to focus on their waking world more in order for the inner world to be more open for those experiences. There's a balance. So, and everyone's on their own unique journey. So, and then there's also like traumas and fears that people haven't worked on. Some people aren't aware of them. Those could be blockages, and then if you're not aware of things that are limiting you, that's a problem for a lot of people because they don't even know that it's affecting them, until they outgrow it or defeat it or overcome it. And then they're like, shit, all those years I've had that and that as a blockage, right? So, it is what it is. Give people grace. Try to understand people from a higher perspective. Don't take things too personally. Understand everyone's battling or dealing with something. And, and that's it. Be kind to yourself as well. I always give that simple advice. I think it's so important, like, to share that, like, for people to know. Be kind and gentle to yourself. Because the world is already full of so many hardships. The last thing you want to do is, be too hard on yourself as well. Like, if you don't like something, you could use anger to transmute your state. Like, if you think you're weak in some area or you're not happy about something, I'm not saying just be kind and gentle in those moments. You could get pissed off, and then use that as fuel to transform areas that you could transform in that regard, right? But like, overall, you know, be kind and gentle to yourself. That's the main message I try to tell people. Because, people make mistakes, or they look back too much on their choices in life, and they'll be like, oh, I wish I did this or that, or like even I could do that sometimes, right? In those moments, you need to be just like, yo, you did your best from whatever, mindset you had at the time, and it's okay, do better now if you need to do better, right? Or make better decisions, or you know what I mean? Exactly. Yeah, that's a solid point. Exactly. And then God has a higher plan as well. Some people need to be a certain way for certain things to occur as well. Like everything is interconnected. So, man, we're getting too deep here, man. You guys, got me talking and shit. Freaking channeling Mediterranean knowledge out here. Exactly. And practice what you preach. Live it, right? Yeah, there's a whole, yeah, don't get me started. Don't get me started with this shit, you guys. Because there's a lot of people that, like, they'll watch a shitload of YouTube and suddenly they're the high priest, they're the high priestess, they're hyper spiritual from a lot of information, but not necessarily, as that inner knowledge, right? So that does happen as well. And I'm not even knocking that, I'm just saying that occurs as well, you know. Yes, exactly. Seems like tonight was the night. I had a feeling to go on a live stream. I could have just chilled, and trust me, I drove for 2 days. I was tired, and I cleaned my whole house, which I did not like to do. I wish I had a maid. Did not enjoy that, but I'm happy I did. And then I had to set up my computer. My studio was completely dismantled because it was on the road with me. So, and I got everything done at 11 p.m. And I'm like, well, it is my birthday after midnight, the 28th, so might as well pop on a live stream. So I popped on at midnight, and it turned out to be a great night. Epic track and some cool talks, you guys. Because it's actually slowly developing. Like it's getting finished slowly. Is it? Is the 28th a great day? Shit happens. Sounded like Scarface. Hey, shoot that piece of shit. 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 Oh my god. That's who I imagined Al Pacino as Scarface when I read that. Was I the only one? Well, that Theta guy talks all spiritual, but listen to all that mainstream movie information that he's got in his brain. Oh, it's still the 27th there, eh? Yeah. From the future. Oh. When I came back from the future, I came to terminate. But then I came back from the future to protect. Yeah. That's my bad Arnold impression. Yeah, come on. And now I was the governor of California, and now I wish I could go back from the future and be in my 30s pumping iron. Yeah. And I wish I did Predator 2. Ow. Yeah. They'll never put me in the Predator movie. Yeah, exactly. They should have put me in the One Piece show so I could have went Chopper. Come on, Chopper. You guys know there's that character, right? The Chopper. Get the Chopper. That's a new one. That's original. I just came up with that shit, you guys. Look at that cute Chopper. Oh, you were gonna say that? No, I was a fan of the anime back when I was younger. Uh, the show's pretty entertaining, but like I don't have much time for shows and stuff. Unless it's something I'm really nerdy about, I'll probably find some time. Usually I'm hiking, training, or creating. I don't really watch too much of anything. I can't keep rewatching the same old freaking 90s movies over and over again, you guys. They don't really even make good movies anymore, you know? I've already rewatched all the best in every past decade, in my 20s, in my 30s, now in my 40s. I can't keep watching the same shit every other year, you know? It's like Total Recall again, Robocop 1 again, Starship Troopers again, or God knows what classic movie, Can't keep rewatching the same crap. So, just saying. Ugh. But some of these notes just don't connect anymore, do they? Ugh. Okay. Let me just record this part. This track, I mean, it's definitely like some sort of a fantasy story with all these melodics. Definitely there's a story here, but it'll take people on a different people will feel different things from it. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm actually almost done this track, I think. I'm getting closer. If I only talk a little bit less, I would have been done faster. Usually I bust one out like in an hour, hour and a half, and then we're at 2.5 hours already. But that's okay, no problem. I mean, what time is it right now? It's like 1:30 in the morning, 2:30 in the morning. Both my computer monitors are confusing me. 1:30, 2:30. 1:30, 2:30. Yes. 11:30. Lucky you. Over there in New Mexico. Home of the Earthship community. I wanted to build myself one of those decades ago. I know New Mexico has like a whole community of Earthships. They don't do so well in Canada, but I think for New Mexico they're perfect, I guess. I know there's some in Ontario and some in Canada as well. Yeah, for sure. I love the whole concept of it. I had like the blueprints and everything. I was so interested in it like decades ago. The Earthship concept, but at the same time, I don't know if I like the idea of the the tires being as the main wall structures, I think there's so many better things you could do. I'm pretty sure those tires would be leaching something out over time. So that's not necessarily a good thing. I get it; it's a recycling process, but we're in 2026. Uh, there's technologies out there that could recycle that kind of material and turn it into something. For example, so yeah, I would use aircrete. Aircrete's a fascinating thing for me when I saw it. It's so cool. I don't know if you guys don't know what I'm talking about. Look it up. It's so cool. It's like concrete, but it's got little air bubbles everywhere, making it practically indestructible and light as shit. You could throw a whole wall of aircrete into a pool and it'll float. Throw concrete into a pool, it'll sink. Or like put the hammer on the aircrete, it won't break. Put the hammer on the concrete, it'll crack. I think it's really cool. You know, I would build my walls out of that. It's like earthquake proof and fireproof. It's like insulated already or something. It's pretty neat. But probably your local county or they'll be like, no, I don't know if that passes the code. You better go buy some lumber from Home Hardware. No, that's too different. Probably, I'm assuming. I don't know. Don't quote me, you guys. I'm just assuming. What do I know? I'm just a music guy out here. Or like you could buy like those like Lego pre-made houses too, They come in like pieces, and just put it together like Legos and practically your whole house is built over a weekend. And then you just need to do the windows, doors, plumbing, electrical, and you're done. It comes, just assemble it all. It's pretty cool. No, not 3D printed, but that's different too. Yeah, I've seen that as well. I don't know much about that, but it's kind of cool. It just looks like it's a big machine that's shitting out the shape of the house. It's kind of weird, right? It's like one long steaming pile of shit. Come on, admit it. It looks like that. Yeah. Cover that up. It looks just like somebody took a long dong everywhere. It's not very cool looking. Yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean to get vulgar like on that, but like it's getting late, you guys. Let me Okay, so I only have like 2 parts to finish, and then I'll probably listen to it one time and probably need some rest as well before I start getting midnight delirious out here. Let me get some. Yeah, no, I'm starting to feel the day because I had a long day and I had 2 days of driving. Just came back yesterday night, so I'm feeling it a little bit. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, it's been a long one, but I'm determined to finish this track and listen to it before I say goodnight to you guys. It was an interesting night. I appreciate everyone coming out, even the people that have left already, and people that are here. Appreciate you guys. It was nice. At first, it was like only a few people. I was like, oh, this is bullshit. I was still gonna cook though, but turned out alright. Okay, let me find the right. And I'm low on coffee, and that's not good. Actually, it's time to call it a night on the coffee. I'm just gonna get some water. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, it's turned out amazing. I still got 2 parts to finish, but I'm getting there. I mean, you guys are welcome to go and do whatever you guys want to do, you know? It is what it is. You're very welcome. My pleasure. It's what I do after all. And the only reason I started a live stream is so that I could, you know, interact with people. It's probably really nice. If it wasn't rainy and cloudy, I have a lot of stars out here too. There's no light pollution where I'm at by the ocean. I see all the stars as well, which is cool, but not tonight. It's been cloudy and rainy. Very cool. "25 years since you visited." Where? That sounds kind of cool. I've never visited. mean, I've traveled, but not there. Yeah, I've been to California, but I like it more in the forests, like Big Basin, or wherever my friend took me. Another place with the giant pine cones. Yeah, definitely. See, I'm definitely feeling the night and the day. If you see me starting to slouch like this, that means my body's saying, oh, it's almost that time to relax. Who knows, maybe I'll just finish this and just listen to it for a bit and then get off and finish these last two segments when I mix and master this. I could always do that because I'm not even digging this new sound that I added in here. I was determined to finish it though. Now I'm just gonna listen through it, you guys, and I think maybe it's, maybe I should sleep as well. Because when that morning sun hits me, I'll wake up regardless, and I won't want to go back to sleep. Oh, you like that sound? Let's see if I could return it. Okay, I brought it back. I'll leave it. Missing something though. Why is that so quiet? Let's make this a bit louder. Thank you guys. Oh my god, I just looked at myself on the other monitor and I'm sitting here like it looked funny. Yeah, I think I'm getting zoned out, you guys. It's been one of those long days. Yeah, I'm slouching. I'm sitting here. Totally got caught up. I forgot I was even on the live stream. Yeah. Well, this track is kind of relaxing too, you know? Excuse me. And I hit a wrong note. I gotta take that out. Kind of sounds cool, this little melody I just busted out. It goes, it fits. Okay, I want this to be louder. Yes. Yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to get so quiet, you guys. Just that's how the energy shifted. I just kind of got relaxed. It is what it is. Kind of sounded cool too. I think for now, for tonight, I'm kind of done. I'm just gonna listen to it, you guys, and then probably call it a night. Yeah, I'm just gonna listen to it from the start and then call it a night because it's getting late. And I don't want you guys to get bored with me sitting here with my big eyes like this. Yeah, no, it sounds great. I'm totally happy with it. Like I said, I've explained this so many times on my live streams. I don't judge my creations. I kind of embrace them. They don't have to be perfect for me. I don't have a boss telling me how the music should be or what style it should fit in. I'm like, oh, this is beautiful. Boom. Talk about self-love, eh? Yeah, no, because I've worked with people before and it's like, oh, make it sound like this or make it sound like that. And sometimes it's helpful, you know, it's like, yeah, I could see certain things, but it's like that, you know, I don't want anyone telling me how to make my music because it's just, it doesn't resonate with me. That resonates with you and you're someone else and I'm making the music. So, but I mean, you know, like if you work as a producer, then yeah, you want to work with the people you're working with and you do what they're asking for, right? But you know, in this case, what I'm trying to say is I like this song and I'm not being too judgmental of it. I think it's great. and it's approved. It's 100% approved for the next phase, for the mix and mastering, and then the brainwave treatment, and then the video and everything that I'll have to do afterwards. But yeah, let's listen to it a bit louder. And you guys are welcome to chat with me if you want. Thank you so much for that. I am having a good one as well. Tomorrow I might take it easy. I got a lot of cool stuff that I'm working on, trying to take care of my health, doing the best I can. Wishing everyone the same, you know. If there's things you desire to create or achieve, pursue it. Embrace your journeys, embrace your paths. Don't let people have negative energy directed at you to sway you from that. So God gave you that power, and yeah, that's it. Simple speech this time, nothing too deep. All right, something simple and relatable. Let's listen to this. I'm gonna put it a bit louder so you can hear the whole track. heck? That is not the sound. I lost one of the sound. Like, that was not the sound that I had there. What the heck? How did that happen? See, when you're working late, these things can happen. That was not the sound. I had a pizzicato or whatever it's called. Let me see. That's what I had there. I don't know how that changed. So, only 9 instruments in this track. The bubbly tickled my nose. I almost sneezed so loud. the bubbly, the bubbly tickled my nose. I almost sneezed. might fix it as well. I'll work on it more when I'm coming back to it. But in the meantime, guys, it's pretty much in the end. And I started to get sleepy because it is 2 in the morning already. And after my 2-day drive, I think my battery got low finally. So I didn't think that was possible. It's interesting, when I'm awake in life, I don't want to fall asleep. But then when I go to sleep, shit, that's so peaceful. You know? You're good with that. Once you fall asleep, you're like, I'm good with this. This is good. But then when you're awake and you have stuff on your mind you need to do, you're like, oh shit, I gotta do this. I want to do that. I want to experience this. I want to experience that. But then when you go to sleep every night, you're like, oh, this is great. And then you wake up, you're like, oh, this place again. And then you're like, oh, yes, this place again. I'm sure some people could relate to that. You know? And, that analogy always, not analogy, but like, I hear a lot of people that are like, well, I'm afraid of death, or I'm afraid of dying, or, it's like not everyone looks forward to that, right? But it's like you do that every night. You literally do that every night when you fall asleep. You just don't miss the waking world. You don't miss people. You don't miss your desires. You don't miss many things when you go to sleep every night. You're practically doing that every night. So, but anyways, something to think about. Guys, I don't know who's still here. Doesn't look like there's that many people left. It was a long live stream. Thank you so much for being here, being kind, just being kind and nice. Wishing you guys all well wherever you are in the world. Sending love. Yeah, exactly. It's peaceful, Although I travel as well, and then I'm like, oh, where is this place? Like when I sleep, I want to sleep in peace. I don't want to necessarily experience the world. Yeah, living could be hard. Exactly. That part is easy. You're right. Valid point. Interesting perspective. But yeah, I forgot what I was talking about. That's that battery getting low, you know what I mean? That's a real thing for humans, eh? I talked to God about that too. I'm like, dog, what's up with that? What do you mean the battery has to get recharged? What are you talking about? No problem. What do you mean? I can't work all night and all day and then again all night to do what I want? I have to stop. I have to sleep. I have to eat. Oh, I have to move as well. If I don't move, I'll just... Oh, damn. I'm like, this place came with a lot of stipulations. But yeah, guys, good night. As always, be kind to yourself, be kind to each other. Appreciate the people that appreciate you, and what else? No need for any special speeches, just wishing you guys a good night. Thanks for being here. And I'll see you next time. Now that I'm back home, I'm sure I'll be on the live stream again sometime soon. I got a lot of stuff I'm working on behind the scenes as well. But, I'm sure I'll be on the live streams again. I do enjoy it, and I do like making music on the live streams as well. Guys, good night. Thank you as well for staying. A lot of you guys stayed for the last little while. And, yeah, and whoever's watching the replay as well. And even those people that don't have the best intentions for me, good night to you as well. God bless you as well, all right? Much love. Pa! Adios, amigos. Theta's out. I'm going to the Mediterranean land for a while. See you next time.